we're going to go ahead and get it rolling. So, just to start off today, since the entire AMA was originally based around the staking conversation, we have since it's just came to our attention and we researched this over the past 12 to 18 hours and came across articles and other information speaking to legal teams, legal counsel, that us implementing a staking program would essentially take our collectible right now, the Frenchies, and it would then be a security. And someone also pointed that out as a question today in chat, and that's why I addressed it earlier. So now I'll just be addressing it again. We are going to be looking to see if there's any way we can register, apply, and make it work legally. However, if not, we have other options. So those of you that did go out and buy extra just for staking, trust me, you're not going to be left high and dry. We're going to make sure it works out. This was just something we want to make sure is done right. You don't really want to play around with this kind of stuff, especially when you're running a project of this size. So we're going to make sure it's done correctly and all I's are dotted, all T's are crossed, especially when it comes to legal matters. So regarding staking, if we have any questions on that, please feel free to come up and ask. But we're currently just trying to make sure we can find a legal way. If not, all right, we're going to transition to our next phase, which would be introducing the breeding, which AMG is going to talk about more today, and also giving investors another incentive that's not only legal, but compensates handsomely. Because the only thing is we just can't pay you guys, right? So whether that be airdropping dog bowls, dog houses, like someone mentioned in chat, which I think is a great idea, that's fine. But we also need something for long term. So that'll be another topic of conversation. And if you guys have any suggestions, we're open to that as well. So please, everyone that has a question, raise your hand. We're going to just go ahead and get started. We've got Nika the Lion. Pull you up here.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
My question is like about the floor price below like minting price. What do you guys like have to say about that? Like, I know we're not happy. I'm not happy with that too, but like I really believe in the project and I'm holding it. I just wanted to know like our strategy on it and how we're gonna like get through this. Thanks.
So originally we still want to be sweeping and we still want to potentially continue doing delist activities. However, that's more on the artificial side. Right now we're looking at ways to make it happen more organically. Now we will still be sweeping and we're going to start ramping up again. It's just over the last 12 to 18 hours and days before that, it's just been a headache trying to make sure we can find a solution for the staking.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, regarding like the staking,
Mm-hmm.
like you already said stuff about this, but if you have any news, just let us know. Thanks.
Yes, there will be announcements on this throughout the week. Thank you, Nika. Okay, Nick Mag, pulling you up.
Yo.
What's going on, Nick? Good to go.
What's up, fellas?
Nothing much, man.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yes, you're good to go.
Yeah, I just wanted to say it's not so much a question. Before you guys dive too deep, I just want to tell all the NFT holders, if you guys got any extra money, scoop up. We've been scooping. Let's get this thing rolling. If you guys have still asking questions about the floor price, you guys could discuss that in general chat. This is for the verified holders. We're here long-term, diamond hands, baby. Love everybody. We're going to the moon.
Thank you, Nick. We appreciate the kind words. Love you.
No problem.
All right, move you back down. Kendo. Pull you up. Hello.
Hey everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hello? Hey.
Yep, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I kind of missed the earlier minutes of this town hall, but I was just wondering, is there going to be still staking? I've just noticed a few comments in the Discord channel, and I just wanted to know, is there still staking, and what's the reward for the staking? Is this going to be Solana or more Frenchies?
Yes. So we just addressed that, and basically, we can't pay you guys in Solana. We can't stake because that would label this as a security, and we don't want this to be a security. This is a collectible, and this is our brand, Fancy Frenchies, right? We don't want this to become a security, and we don't want to challenge anything that could be illegal. So if we can find a legal route where we'd have to register, we'll go through that process. But as of right now, we're looking for a solution that appeals to all holders that did go out and buy extra NFTs for staking, right? So we want to make sure that demand is still met.
Sounds good. And what's the next charity organization that we're looking to donate to?
We actually, just last night, it was very impromptu. We did a donation. AMG, I don't know, did you hear back from those people yet? I don't know if we can announce it yet, but later it definitely will be announced. I don't know. AMG, could you speak on that yet? I'm not so sure if we got any information.
No, we haven't heard back yet, but I'm assuming at some point today we'll hear back and we'll do a big update on that.
Okay, yeah, it's really, I mean, we're really just grateful to be able to have some change where we can help something or help someone quickly, right? So we're going to be doing a lot more impromptu stuff, and we'll make an announcement on ways we can help you, ways you guys can help others with pets that may need, surgeries or have health issues in the future.
Okay, sounds good.
No problem. We got JT pulling you up.
Going.
Hello.
Yeah, can you?
Yep, you just muted your mic. Now you're good.
Okay. Yeah, so in regards to the staking, from what I understood, it sounds like it's going to be kind of held off for a little bit. What other long-term incentives have you guys maybe even just briefly talked about or brainstormed? And also, have you guys thought about possibly having like in Wicked Bone Club has something like that?
We have been kind of shadowing other projects, trying to see what we can bring on. One of those projects we've actually been following pretty closely in implementing the breeding system. We kind of want to replicate what they've done and make it work for us. Now, as far as Fancy Frenchie's longevity, we're really trying to give another incentive. Now, staking was great just because it was simple, everyone understands it, and everyone wins on it, right? So that's going to be the main thing, making the next incentive fair. And I know AMG will touch on the breeding program later on or right now if you'd like to, but we're honestly just trying to figure out the short-term solution for a long-term outcome, right?
Have you guys thought about like a currency for the project, like a Frenchie coin or something like that?
Making our own coin, I don't know about that. It gets messy. It could definitely be in the cards. However, honestly, we haven't talked about that as a team now. To answer your question, we have not.
All right. Thanks for the information. I appreciate it.
Problem.
So I'll touch on the donation real quick because I just went through the audience. So pretty much there was a member in our community who has a Frenchie who some of you might have seen it because I believe they did post about it. Basically, their Frenchie needed surgery. It needed, I believe, like an intestine surgery or something like that. It was someone in our community. So last night, we reached out to the hospital because the Frenchie was in the hospital. So we reached out and verified that everything was legit. And then we made the payment for that dog's bill. So we paid their medical bill last night. So the owner, I just checked, they're not in this chat. So I don't want anyone to spoil it yet because they haven't picked up the dog yet. So they're picking up the dog today, and they'll see that we covered their bill for them. So that was a bit of our donation yesterday. We were gonna announce it. We were just waiting for them to pick up the dog, but I just checked, and the owner's not in the audience, so they don't know yet. Which kind of wanted to surprise them, but if it gets out, it gets out. It's not a big deal. But we will be posting up on that later on today. A big update with proof, obviously.
Yeah, very excited about that.
Yeah, that was cool too because we definitely helped someone directly in our community, and they did have a Frenchie, and everything was legit. We called the hospital. The dog was there. We verified all the information. So,
And honestly, we'd rather do stuff like that than give to some of these charities sometimes, because you really never know where that money's going unless it's a totally vouched for, verified charity, right? So giving back to the actual community is honestly the best thing we could do.
and then while I'm up here too, okay, we'll let Nighthawk talk real quick.
My bad. Let me see. Here, Nighthawk, I'm going to just mute you for 1 second. Sorry. Go ahead, MG.
So I'll just touch on the staking. So
Yeah, it's hard for me to hear you guys. Odd. But you can hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Give me 1 second if I can figure the speaker thing out on here.
No worries. We'll let you ask your question, and then I'll touch
What's
on
that?
You can go ahead and ask your question, and then I'll touch on a couple things after.
Okay. So I guess, this is my first NFT project and I got in, I spent quite a bit of money on, buying the rare ones thinking that that's what you're supposed to do. So I did, I about $5,000 in this and just, without staking and the floor price being low, I guess I'm just a little concerned. Obviously, there's no guarantees when you invest in something, but I'm just wondering how I'm even going to break even on this. I understand like long term it can do that, but I think unless this thing catches fire, you can get like huge A-list type people buying into it and promoting it. I just don't see the draw. There are so many other NFTs on Solana that just are pulling from this. So I'm just being transparent. I'm not being negative.
Oh, no, we appreciate the transparency. I mean, everything you said is truthful, and all I can really say is I can't sit here and guarantee, hey, you're going to make all of this money back, or hey, you're going to get $20,000 off your investment, right? And me saying that would be foolish. But what I can say is we are going to be working to implement these features, and when we do implement them, we don't expect the floor price to drop, right? We're trying to make this one of the bigger projects out of Solana, and I think with this team and the confidence we do have in this project, it's going to start breaking through. Now, I'm not going to say, hey, you have to hold your money in here. You guys need to make your own decisions financially, but we appreciate those that support.
Thanks.
No problem. Next question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll touch on a few things before you pull someone up here.
Yeah,
So, no worries. With regards to the floor price, so it's not going to be a straight line up, right? So the past week, there's been some volatility. We've been letting kind of the dust settle. We did kind of sweep a little too hard at the beginning, where we should have let flippers and things like that get out. But now we are back like full force. So pretty much, I comment on a few things that are in the works. Nothing is guaranteed yet, aside from breeding. Breeding is guaranteed, but nothing is guaranteed yet. But some things that we are working on. So although the staking is kind of being tweaked a little so that we're not doing anything illegal or we're not getting going to be under scrutiny from like security, the SEC and stuff like that. We are working on like an alternative, so you still will be rewarded there. We are going to do something kind of interactive where we're going to be having like different collectible items, and if you have a certain amount of collectible items, then you can get rewarded as well. Like if you have a full collection, pretty much. We have a marketplace in the works, so that is in the works, but that is not guaranteed yet. But that is something we're working on. And then on breeding, because I know a lot of people have this question. So if you're holding a Frenchie, you will get a puppy, and it won't cost you anything. So that is you don't need a certain amount. You don't need to be holding like a certain amount. If you have one, you will get a puppy. And then we do have a lot of things coming within the next few weeks. Some exciting things. There's a couple people that are kind of on board now. Some people found KSI's wallet yesterday, I believe it was, and he's holding a couple Frenchies. So we do have a lot of things planned. It just takes time. Like, it's not going to be a straight line up. We do want to do more organic growth now. Like, people love the project. People love the artwork. We just want the right people to see it, and we want it in the right hands.
Yep, let's bring up the next question. Let's see. Brandon, you're good to go?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. In terms of the staking, I understand what you mean in terms of security risk with redistribution of Solana, but there's been a few projects from your ETH ecosystems to Solana ecosystems, like Lazy Lines, are doing redistribution of profits, and so is the pigs, if I'm not mistaken. What holds you back in terms, instead of staking, that you just do like a extra group that you can check wallets that hold their NFTs in that wallet, and they get redistribution on that, so it's not actually held under your D app?
In reference to the Lazy Lions, they're actually featured in the article that we were referring to. I don't know if it's a different feature that they've implemented, but last I've checked, they're doing the same sort of thing. They might have some loophole like that, but that's still technically considered a security as far as I know.
Yeah, so we'll post that article too in announcements for kind of you guys to look into on your own. But by like looking for an alternative, that's what we mean. So if there's a way that we could do that, so it's not like we're abandoning staking. That's definitely not the case. We're looking for an alternative or a loophole, so to speak, that still allows what we're doing, but it's not considered a securities, and we don't have to deal with all that headache of the SEC and stuff like that.
Okay, and in terms of if you had to work out the APY that the person's meant to earn, and once they've earned a certain amount, they get an airdrop to the Frenchie at mint, because currently there's a lot under mint price, so it's still gain that user, theoretically the Solana being on its value, but you're not staking and distributing, you're actually giving out your own NFT. Same thing basically as your collectibles.
An airdrop could potentially work, and see, that's like a workaround.
Yeah, so these are things we're investigating right now. We did have the staking all planned out and ready to go, but this came to our attention within like the past day and a bit. We've seen a lot of articles pop up, and we started kind of talking to more legal teams and things like that, and it could be a risk that could affect the project. So that's why we still came on here to address it today, just because we had staking good to go, and now we're just kind of tweaking it. So like you said, like what you mentioned is definitely a possibility. We just want to be sure before we announce how we're going to do it.
Okay, I hear you. But sorry, just based on that, theoretically, that way the price will never drop under floor, and it'll be guaranteed a buyback. So that way everyone's guaranteed minimum of mint price. And then another thing in terms of marketing, you guys mentioned in your last AMA that marketing will be announced in upcoming weeks. Do you guys have plans, or
Yes.
what's your idea?
So tomorrow we have a partnership with Rarity Sniper. They're going to be partnering with us on Twitter, announcing a giveaway. We also have press articles that AMG can brief you guys on. And we're looking to do more partnership style promotions as well. See how the Rarity Sniper one does. I believe it's going to do very well. So tomorrow we'll get that up mid-morning, afternoon, Eastern time.
Okay, cool. That sounds great. But in terms of like other marketers, obviously, ideally, people would be the cryptos, because guys, you're involved in the crypto market, as obviously you want to attract the correct investors, because that way we're going to create more people that are going to hodl the project and not just here for quick money.
Exactly. With regards to that, we got so we have a full-time social media manager that is going to be starting. So they're going to be running the Twitter and the Instagram full time. So we're just putting together like a Twitter campaign that we want to run with a couple crypto Twitter influencers. So we're putting that all together. So we want to kind of roll it out. You guys have been killing it too with the raids. So when we do like our crypto Twitter campaign, we definitely want to keep doing the raids too, because that'll just snowball things even more. But yeah, we're definitely doing crypto Twitter. Like that's 100%.
Great. So the Twitter's going to be more active.
Because yeah, crypto Twitter right now is where it's at for.
No, 100%, 100%.
So we're on the same
Thanks.
page there.
Okay, great. And then lastly, in terms of updated roadmap, are you guys still planning on launching that? Did you not make mention of that last AMA, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, so I mean, we have the updated roadmap, but now it's under revision again. It seems like you can't catch a break, but we're going to adapt and overcome as necessary. But you guys will have your own updated roadmap in here pretty soon, and we'll just post it on the website whenever we can. But it'll be in Discord first.
Okay, cool, guys. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you. All right, Maniac, pull you up.
Hello?
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 Yep, we can hear you.
All right. So I guess you did just say something about a website. So I guess that was kind of my question. Like, it's been like close to 2 weeks, like, and there's no website or anything. Do we have like a website plan that's gonna like maybe even just like say coming soon or something, so like when people check out the Twitter, there's a place that they can go to?
Sorry, for what?
Do we have like a website? Do we have a website right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
always had a website.
I don't see it on the Twitter, I don't think. So that's
definitely
maybe that's
there. Let me see.
I could add it. I think it's the
Yeah.
Discord and the Solana art link on the Twitter. But the website
is
is fancyfrenchies.io.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
there's
see the
also another
Solana.io link, but I didn't see the fancyfrenchies.io. All right, so I'll check out the website. Thanks.
I could post it in announcements too if you want, or I'll just post it in the AMA chat real quick for you.
Cool. And then like for marketing wise, do you have anything like planned for like maybe like IRL marketing? Does that make sense?
Yes, so we've looked into billboards, and another thing that'd be really cool is partnering with some of these charities. I feel like that would be great to just start to sort of snowball the real world application. As far as actual partnerships, we don't have any right now, and we haven't donated anything to partnerships. Right now, we're kind of just going off of, we want community votes, and we want to just kind of help out those in the community that could use it, like we mentioned earlier.
You thought about like any like partnerships with like artists, like famous artists to draw like Frenchies maybe, and then you could do like a giveaway?
That's really creative. We haven't thought of that. No, that could be very cool. Like they posted on their account. Okay, we'll definitely.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I thought, like billboards and stuff like that for like IRL marketing. So yeah, I was just kind of curious about that. So all right, thank you.
Yep.
And we do go through like community ideas, and you guys have a lot of great ideas. So we definitely see all those. So any ideas like that you guys have, keep posting there.
All right, Woodson.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. You're good to go.
What's up? First of all, I just want to say I think that the news you guys gave out earlier about that donation was really cool, especially because it was benefiting somebody in the community. So I just want to say good shit on that. I really respect that. And also, my question is about for the Frenchies. I know we're on Solana right now, but is there any like future plans on getting on maybe a different marketplace as well?
This is something that could be. Do you mean just on Solana or a different network? Sorry.
Oh, I meant Solana art, like, because we're listed on Solana, and I know we're on that other one. I forgot.
Digitalized.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do you plan on going on to any more, or is that just like the main two we're gonna be on for now?
Those are the main two for now. Potentially, we'd love to get on others. Yes, provided
Ideally,
that they're reputable.
yeah, but ideally our own marketplace would be key.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. And then also just another quick thing I wanted to add was I was looking at some other projects because, like, after the staking news, it got me like excited. So I was thinking of ways that we could make it better potentially. And I know you said that like we're not allowed to do the staking, but I was looking at a different project. They're doing like a trust fund. I think someone else mentioned that before. They're doing like a trust fund type of thing, where I think they said that like a certain percentage of all the sales will go into like a trust fund kind of, and then it will be like split between the community. I have to do
so it's like a DAO, right? And they get to
kind of,
allocate
yeah, I
funds.
think that's what it is.
Yes. So this we really want to get. We're going to get this up as soon as possible. Right after
Mhm.
this call, we're having a team call. We're really excited to have a DAO and get you guys more involved, where you can actually allocate funds. So that's like next plan of action. We want that up as soon as possible.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right,
so
that's it for me.
thank you for the question. I
Thank
forgot to address that. All right. Pull up next question here.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So I know we've been getting a lot of questions about marketing, and we've talked about this already, but I was just wondering if you guys have tried any good old-fashioned like Facebook ads, Google ads, Instagram ads, where you just pay. They're fairly inexpensive and they pay per click, or things like that. Have you guys done any of that kind of marketing?
It's been tried. We've applied it briefly. It's not as effective as Twitter. Granted, there are some good Facebook groups that we could be hitting. It's a little strange too when it comes to the Facebook rules. I'd have to review it and make sure we can go ahead and set up a business manager there. But if so, it's not a bad thing to add because, like you said, it is cheap traffic.
As far as the available avenues for marketing go, it's pretty good bang for your buck. I just think that this project is really cool. The artwork's awesome, and it's a really cool project with a ton of potential. And these first few weeks are crucial in getting the public behind the project. And I feel like without that, there's the chances of success in the long term are diminished. And it's just like these are make or break times.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong, and that's why right now we're kind of doing a quick shuffle, moving quick, trying to implement a crutch for what we are taking out being the staking program. Now, like I said, if we find a legal avenue, we're gonna go with it. The staking system on the back end, it's all completed. It's just after speaking to legal counsel and reviewing other articles, it's not in the cards for this second. But I definitely think for long term, we really need to start hitting those other advertising avenues, whether that be Pinterest ads, Google ads, Facebook. We can start attacking it all.
Well, keep up the good work. I'm a big supporter of the project. I like what you guys are doing. Don't lose hope. Things are going to go okay. Just keep on working hard. Thank you.
We're glad to have you guys with us. Thank you. Seriously, let's go. Fred. Pulling you up here.
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, I just had a question regarding the PDA hats. Do you guys have any news on that? Because I scooped 3 last night and wanted to know something about it.
I believe AMG or Foe has information on those. They were handling with the merch guy. Let me see.
So that was Emil was in contact with the Pythia brand. They wanted to partner up and do a giveaway. We're just waiting on them to confirm the exact details. So we're waiting on Pythia themselves, but they are going to be doing a giveaway.
So just the giveaway for now, or is it was going to be something else like related with a red hat, or because I saw some messages on the Discord regarding that.
Regarding the Pythia hat, the green hat.
Yeah.
So the green hat is like the Pythia hat. That brand themselves, they made that hat and they designed it. They want to team up and do a giveaway. So they're going to be giving away a bunch of those hats. So we're just waiting on them to finalize the details and figure out all the specifics. But Emil, he's not here right now, but he's in close contact with them.
Perfect. Thank you. Have a great rest of your great rest of your days, and keep holding your Frenchies.
My pleasure, man. Thank you.
Blackia, you're good to go. Blackia? All right, we're gonna move on. Ronan?
Hey guys.
Hey, you're good to go.
Not as many questions as just a suggestion, more so for the website-based stuff for you guys with your marketing and everything like that. Is I know, like for instance, you guys went with the project with like verifying with Frenchies for like the grape and everything like that. Would you guys be able to like contact Grape and see if you can't like backtrack with them for linking with your Frenchies with their website and your website with their Grape, for instance? Because for the Google algorithm and everything like that, in order for your website to be able to be promoted more so, or be on the front of anything that has like NFT related and so on, backtracking or linking between websites itself and so on boosts your marketing potential and brings you at the forefront of many things.
I know, Fo, you're in contact with the Grape team, correct? It really is an awesome bot. And as far as SEO goes, backlinks, adding all of that would definitely help out a lot, and just organic traffic in general.
Exactly, because it basically with the Google algorithm and everything like that, you're able to pull more interest towards your site and towards them, and it rates your website even higher as through doing so.
Yeah, no, getting on that first, second page and listing towards the top would be great, especially for just organic marketing like you're suggesting.
Exactly. But I don't have any other questions otherwise. I just think this is a great project. I think what you guys are doing is great and everything like that. And, just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I
One thing I
appreciate
forgot to mention that you just reminded me about the website is we are going to have a full list of all the Frenchies on the website. So you'll be able to see kind of the token number and verify that it's a legitimate Frenchie, and you'll be able to see all the Frenchies in the collection. And we'll also have the attributes on the website as well that you could scroll through and see all the attributes. So that's coming too. I totally forgot to mention that earlier.
All right, cool beans. But anyways, you guys must have a great evening further.
You too, boss.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, you're good to go.
All right. So I was thinking, going back to that marketing idea and that IRL concept, have you guys considered maybe doing like I don't know, like a little video game? Because I've been seeing that with NFTs, other projects that I have, these video games really get the attention of other people because they get to use their piece. And like the concept of I don't know, back then, remember the little Tamagotchis where you would have your own little pet, things like that, something of that concept. That makes sense.
Yeah, this could fall under merchandising almost. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are you suggesting like a 1-to-1 to your Frenchie? Because I think that'd be kind of cool as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I like that,
something like if it connects to your wallet, you'll be able to have your pet there, or whatever the case. But basically, to where it's, individual, and that it's yours, and it starts becoming more real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think real world application is the best way to expand these projects, especially especially when we can implement some of that merchandising and billboard advertising, all sorts of stuff. Especially, you can just really get down with a lot of the real world stuff once you get the merch going.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your time, man. And like everyone else has been saying, you guys are doing some good work. So keep it up.
Thank you. Appreciate the question. Lucky I'm pulling you up again. Hello? All right, we're gonna move on to the next. Son of Samson. Hello?
Hello?
We can hear you. You're good to go, man.
Hey guys, I'm like, I just want to really suggest something, right? Basically, like, based on this current meeting, like, I believe there's not much to be told in it. Like, you guys haven't got much to tell or anything. Now, bear with me. I'm not being negative. I'm saying like think about it, like clearly, right? Like, you guys got good art, bro. Like, just be honest with us, and we'll support. Like, everyone, I believe everyone will support the project. Just be consistently honest, and consistently honest, even if it's going bad. Like, even if you got bad information, just speak to the people, bro. And everyone will back it because they like the art. They're not here for you guys. They're here for the art, and literally everyone loves the art, bro. Like, just be honest and consistently communicating, even if it's bad information, and people will still be backing it, bro.
That's That's honestly that's what the DAO is supposed to be for as well. Open a more direct line of communication.
I mean, even before that, like, if the news was coming bad, like, if you knew you was trying to set something up and it wasn't going well, drop a message, say, "Hey guys, I've been trying to da and it's not da and everyone would be more understanding towards you, and everyone would be more patient with you. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just being real, bro, because I like the art as well, and I love the environment, bro. Like, and I think you guys might be like undervaluing your own selves, you know what I'm saying? By actions, by not taking the right actions. And it's only simple. Just speak with people. Like, we're your brothers and sisters. Like, speak to us like brothers and sisters, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think you're right, honestly.
Yeah, we're gonna be a lot more active in chat. It was a little busy trying to figure out the staking, and then that one kind of hit within like the past 24 hours. So we figured we would just hop on the AMA and be able to explain that in a better way without causing FUD or make it look like we're going back on our word.
Yeah, trust, bro. Because it's we'll be more understanding, and we'll stand with you because we stand with the art. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure. No, we know we have a crazy community. Like you yourself are one of the people that made that song. Like, that was cool, man. That was super cool, bro. We love to see that. So we're definitely not gonna let the community down. We're definitely working hard, and we're gonna be more active in the chat to kind of be able to address all the questions now.
say, bro, like, sorry, like, obviously I'm packed with emotion, but it's like, it's more that if you prepared us along the way with the news, that it would hit people less, more impactful, like, in a negative way. Do you know what I mean? Because we if you inform us, we'd believe that we're on the same team, so we would take the fall together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and we can take full responsibility again for us not having the knowledge that this could be a potential legal issue, right? If we were to go through with it. So that is on our end, and we're gonna work our hardest to be more transparent now.
I think we should just take simple steps. Like, I mean, I know everyone, hear me out, man. Like, everyone in the group, man. Like, I know everyone is in it to gain, but like, I think we should take it simple, as in, like, forget all these promises that these guys gave us, I think we should have a clean roadmap. Forget everything that everyone told us, and just literally focus on our art, bro. And like, we'll develop, and with what comes in with the development, then we could build ideas around it to make this bigger. But we're relying on these guys for promises. Like, a promise is a comfort to a fool, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's just be compassionate to where they at, and let's appreciate the art and push the art. Like, I mean, if you guys down for doing that, like, I'm all in as well. Do you know what I mean? So, like, yeah.
Thank you, Sips. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we're still going to be working on our end. The DAO will definitely be good in that sense because basically the community will have a budget and they will have the ability to make whatever decisions they want, in addition to all the work that we'll still be doing. So I think once that gets implemented, it would definitely be cool, and we'll definitely see a lot more growth.
All right, we've got two more questions right here. We got Gregory and Dice. Yep.
Oh,
Good to go.
perfect. Yeah, no, just someone that spoke. I forget the name, but it was like 2 speakers ago. When it comes to marketing, you guys mentioned something about billboards. I know some of the guys were spamming on my behalf right after launch. If that was something, I just wanted to put myself out there. But if that was something you guys were serious about or anything like that, I would just suggest contacting me. Again, as it's been said prior, but me and my family own a bunch of billboards in Times Square. So again, that's a very easy avenue where, you know, we wouldn't look to profit. We'd want, like, I'm very heavily invested into this project, so I'd like to see it grow and thrive. So again, if that is an avenue you guys are interested in, I'd just suggest DMing me.
Yeah, it definitely is. We'll definitely be in contact with you. We have connections ourselves, but if it's all legitimate and checks out, we'd love to work with you.
Yeah. No, yeah, we work with all the top guys like Kylie, like Kardashians. We're working with them all the time. A lot of Fortune 500 companies. So,
awesome.
Yeah, not to jerk you around, but it's very very legitimate.
Oh, great! I just sent you a friend request. Thank you, Gregory.
Beautiful. Thanks, guys.
Okay, we've got last question, Neek Mag.
Yeah, can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Hello?
You're good to go.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
So this is the first I've ever heard of a DAO. Everything else you guys talked about, this whole AMA, I mean, I'm on board. You know, I trust you guys, so I really don't have an opinion. But I never heard of the DAO thing you guys are talking about. I just wanted to know what it was and how it works.
Yeah. So essentially, what we'll have is it will be a community with verified holders and those that want to be a part of a democracy style where you guys can allocate funding and essentially vote on what moves we make with with those funds and what moves we make as a community. Now, we'll still be making decisions ourselves, but this is just another way to engage with the community and actually get them directly involved.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm on board. I love it. All right, man. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. No problem. Hope to see you there.
I'll definitely.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this AMA up. Thank you guys for attending. There's going to be some updates on the DAO tonight and tomorrow. I hope to see you guys all there. We're really going to start hammering this marketing out, and now you guys can be a part of it directly. So I know we've been doing all these Twitter raids and stuff like that, but now everyone's going to have the chance to actually see their influencers that they like post. And yeah, we're super excited. So thank you guys. We will talk soon.